Last season, obviously, a learning experience for everyone. New head coach, tough out on the field. What do you guys take from last season and use to motivate you this year?
Really, I just take going back to see. As you all know, we went 0-10, but it's a learning experience. Everything is what do we want to say? We have to prepare ourselves for the next year. And coming off, we learn from our mistakes. We have a new coaching staff. We're putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and hopefully we'll do good and maybe come out with a winning season.
It's a young team, but there's experience on this roster, and Coach was talking about how age doesn't necessarily matter. Is that kind of the overall feeling for you guys?
Yeah. Last year I felt, since I was a freshman, playing at that high school, that varsity level with the older kids, that I was going to get trounced on. But you have to come out with that mentality that you can play with the best of the best to be the best. If you want to be the greatest, you have to beat the greatest, and that's what the mentality I have, and hopefully my teammates have. That's what our coaches try to instill in us, that age is just a number and you can play with whoever you want to.
Where do you guys feel are going to be some strong points for this group this year?
Our defense is going really well. Our secondary, we're starting to pick it up, safeties, corners, and also our offense, we have a new package, and we should be pretty good this year.
This is going to be your second year with this group. What's that first win going to feel like?
It'll be great to get that first W. I might cry, truthfully, because last year I just kept going and just won a dub, never gave up. I never give up on my team. Hopefully my teammates will never give up on me, and we can just go out, keep playing, practicing hard, and hopefully get that W. It'll feel great.
Jalen, you guys endured a tough season last year, but as the quarterback, how do you get this team ready and motivated for this season?
Well, I encourage my team to practice hard, stay disciplined, don't be acting childish in practice. We work hard, and it's going to pay off in the season.
This is your first season or first off season, I should say, with Coach Brown. What's that been like?
It's been really good. He's been pushing us real hard. I think it's going to be the best season Wayne has ever seen.
What's it going to take for it to be the best season that Wayne's ever had?
If we keep working hard how we've been doing, we should be, I think, the best SAC team ever. We've been working really hard all summer. We got a new offense. Coach Brown is being a really good coach this year. We should work hard this year.
How much is it going to help you coming back? You've got experience, but now you've got an offense around you that's got a little experience. How much will that help you?
It's going to help me a lot, because now last year we had a whole bunch of freshmen learning stuff. Now we have a veteran O-line. Everybody's more experienced now. So we should have a dogmatic mentality this year. We're going to get it this year.
You got that first season running the program under your belt. How did things kind of change for you now in year two?
Well, we had an off season. Not being able to have an off season, kind of coming in middle of June, getting your staff together, still getting to know the players. You have to do everything kind of basic. Everything has to be kind of vanilla to make sure you have a good base. Now having an off season in the weight room, having an off season in the spring, having the whole entire summer with the staff for 7-on-7. Now we're able to put in more wrinkles and more what we really want to get done.
I know last season's not the year that you wanted, but what lessons can you take from that, and what lessons can the team take heading into this year?
Well, I don't believe in moral victories, but I do believe that you can take certain things out of losing. And one thing we were able to do was see who's going to be with us and who won't be. When you're winning and you're going undefeated, you'll get a lot of guys who just kind of want to be along for the ride, things like that. When you see the guys that stick it out, play hard, even through the fourth quarter, that's definitely something you can build on in the future.
Offense averaged 8 points per game last season, but you got Jalen back calling the shots. It really all starts when you bring that quarterback back up.
Yeah, quarterback back in, we're going to be able to protect him this year. Our old line coach didn't get cleared to a Kokomo until our playoff game. So, again, everything was kind of vanilla and basic. So when teams did different things to us, we didn't really have a counter for it because we weren't able to. We had a few coaches coaching a lot of different positions. So having Jalen back, a seasoned veteran at quarterback, and then having some good guys on the O-line this year is definitely going to help.
On the defensive side, where do you feel like are going to be some strengths for this team this year, or where there may be some more question marks?
I think Jari Dada at D-tackle is going to be huge for us. He started both ways last year as a sophomore, so him coming back as a junior and being able to focus just on D-line is going to be huge for us. Also, we have a lot of young linebackers. Curtis Smith, who was a freshman last year, but he started every game for us at middle linebacker. Him coming back as a sophomore he's going to be really good. And then our DBs mostly are sophomores again, But a lot of our sophomores have played more than a lot of juniors and seniors on our team and some other teams. So they can't play like sophomores. But, like Deion Powers coming back as a free safety, he does a really good job of getting us in what we need to get in. And with him having a year underneath his belt, it will be that much better.
As you get ready to start fall practices, is there a theme? Is there an overall message for the team as you get ready to embark on the season?
Absolutely. Don't assume older mean better. A lot of people, and I tell my players that you're going to bump into people at, the grocery store, and they're going to say, oh, in 2 years, and you guys are all juniors and seniors, you guys are going to be really good. That's not a given. Other schools in the city have freshmen and sophomores that can play too, and they'll be getting better too. So don't assume just because you're going to be older doesn't mean you're going to be better. We have a lot of work to do between now and then. So.